What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and I'm back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, we're going to be showcasing a unit that I actually enjoy using, or, did enjoy using before the game pretty much, pushed him out of existence as being usable. To an extent, you'll see what I mean when we actually get into the event. We're going to be taking on Lud for the Ultimate Red Zone GT edition, because he's a little weaker, and I could actually get the chance to build this unit up a bit. Because we tried, as you saw in the previous episodes, we tried taking on a couple of the harder red zones, and the units just can't take it. So, how this man works is he's Super AGL Key 3, 100 to stats. His super attack is Super Ultra Burning Kamehameha, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and lowers attack and defense, which could be good against the STR Vegito event, but I'll look at that later. His passive is Elusive Super Warrior. It reads as follows: 120% to attack and defense, plus an additional 30% with each super attack performed, up to 120. Launches an additional super attack when there's another Dragon Ball Heroes category ally attacking the same turn, when the target enemy is stunned, or when the target enemy is sealed. So he'll do an additional at each one of those. He can do it from each one of those, should I say. 79%, he's got 14, 14, and 9 is his hidden potential. All links are active at link level 10. He fits some decent categories, but let's just jump right in and see what he can do. Okay, we got him on second rotation, which is not really good. He doesn't link too well with anybody on that rotation. We're going to need to get the Goku on it. His best linking partner are units that I don't have or can't fit on this team, more or less, and it won't work. I could have ran the VJanks with him, but yeah, it's alright. We'll do as is. We're going to run this like this, because we're going to rotate off the friend. Well, actually, rotate off my Goku then, because mine's a little weaker than the friend. Yes, I keep running the same Super Saiyan 4s because they're like the best for this team, pretty much. It's the only good ones they have. I know I just said in the other video they suck because they are in that category of they're bad, but they're decent. They hit hard. 7.9 million. They can hit hard, but they don't have enough defense to hit hard. They're glass cannons, in essence, these Super Saiyan 4s, the Goku and the Vegeta, which kind of really kills them, in my opinion. It makes them it drops them down a couple tiers. There will be, like I said, it will be a tier list coming on the Super Dragon Ball Heroes units if we survive past this stage. Well, we almost just lost, all of our health. But alright, so does okay, he just has 2 links, perfect, alright, bet. So we're gonna go like this. Put him in the middle, get some health back, and let's look at his stats. Alright, so I almost said GOTENKS. I'm missing GOTENKS. GOTENKS is their best link partner. GOTENKS stats for this turn, start a turn with 2 supports on, mind you. This is where it kind of sucks. He's got 3 key and 40 from this one, 3 key and 40 from this one. So this kind of wasn't the most ideal rotation. So 417,000 attack, 202,000 defense. We got to see how he fares going forward first, if we survive that far. Okay, Pan dodge, perfect. So that's fine. As long as Pan keeps dodging, we should be okay. He's going to launch 2 supers here, which is going to raise his stats both times. Alright, let's see. First super, 2.08 million. Mind you, again, he raised his defense as well on the super from his passive and from his super attack, 2.873. As you saw, it went up pretty drastically. Can we get a triple super? No, we can't. He got the dodge came in clutch, which was nice there. He lowered his defense twice, which is nice. So let's just hope she doesn't get us killed. She shouldn't, because there's support on rotation. And she's double supering, and she massively raises, if I remember right, she massively raises stats. Once we get the Super Saiyan 4 on rotation with him, I think he'll do better than GOTENKS. Alright, perfect. Perfect. So let's do this again. He's not going to get enough links to do a super. It's not a huge deal. Okay, so we're just trying to survive the rotations are pretty much how we're doing it. Let's go. Oh, come on. Gohan can tank this, I think. Yeah, we tanked it. Kind of, I guess. It's nice that I put the Gohan in slot 1. He's the only reason I'm surviving a lot of these stages is because his team is so terrible without... 9.8! This man is strong. Offensively, this man is strong. It's just defensively, they suck, and I hate it. Because there could be so good of units, but they're just terrible defensively. And you need defense anymore in these new events. You can't just power your way through it like you could back in the day. Back in the day, yeah, you could powerhouse your way through an event and have no qualms at all. No issues, no nothing. Alright, but let's look now. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. That is ideal. He's not supering until the end. You're not attacking until the end. Alright, so we're going to give you that. Drop those down. Going to give you those. Drop those down. And let's look at his stats now. With only one support on and having 3 links active, which again, I apologize, this is not going to be a perfect showcase because there's not his best linking partner. His best linking partner, like I said, is the SSJ3 GOTENKS, which he would share 5 links with, which kind of sucks because he's missing 15% defense and like 22% attack that he could have from it. But he supered twice last rotation, and his stats are 540,000 attack, 214,000 defense with 1 support on rotation. So hopefully the Goku doesn't do a double super or anything good and just does minimal damage, so we can get to the next stage. So we can get to... Okay, good, perfect. Okay, come on, Goku. Alright, 2.73. Not terrible. This is his 3rd super, so now he's up to 90%, by the way. Now he's at his max ability completely right here after this 2nd super. So his passive is completely built now. So what I'm going to do to guarantee my survival this rotation, just so we can get to the next rotation, I'm going to activate the damage reduction. I'm going to put the Goku in slot 1, Gohan in slot 2. I know that's probably a dumb idea. And the Supreme Kai of Time in slot 3. Yeah, she massively raises stats with the damage reduction. We should be okay. The Goku should have his 30% damage reduction as well right here, so hopefully we tank this for less than 100k. Yes, we did. Perfect. My plan at this point is not to really worry about what we have or how much he takes next turn. It's just to get there and see what his stats look like. Realistically, that's all I want to see is what the Gotenks stats look like. Because, I'm sorry, but any event, you're going to need to use an item with that unit to try to get through it. You're not going to make it without it. Without an item, you're not making it. So, and also, one thing I do want to point out, it's not really taking a shot at an old unit, but the Bardock right now, if he was on this team, he would have none of his passive active at all, except for his starting line of the 200% to stats. Just pointing that out. And also, this turn, we're not going to have a support unit on with the Gotenks. It's just going to be the Gotenks itself. Okay, perfect. Let's see. He only has Super Saiyans active. Super Saiyan active. That is terrible. He gets Kamehameha from the Goku. But, alright, let's give him those key. In slot 1, boom. Again, like I said, we have damage reduction, but it's not really an issue. So, with 1 link active, well, 2 links, Super Saiyan and Kamehameha, his defense is about almost 300k. So, realistically, if you had him on par, linked up with his best linking partner of the Gotenks, you'd get an additional 15% defense. So, you're probably looking a little closer to 350k, 360 pre-super. And he's guaranteed to do 2 supers this rotation, minimum, because of the way his passive is set up. So, 3 million. And let's see. 3.5. So again, it doesn't increase by that much, but him doing a double super does increase his defense twice. A triple super. Okay, so he wants to show out a little bit. See, this triple super would be perfect at any time when he's... I hope he gets supered here. He's not gonna. Okay. So, as you can see, the Gotenks isn't terrible. He has more defense than the Goku and the Vegeta do, which is really, really weird, being that they were the headline units last year, or the year prior. Was it last year? No, it was last year, because it was them in Hearts. They were the headliners last year, and this man from a couple years ago who just got his awakening, I think just last year, actually. Let me see. I'm looking at his webpage right now. In 2021, he just got his awakening, is a better unit than they are offensively, or I'm sorry, not offensively, defensively. Because they released in 22, this Gotenks released in 23, or in 21. So he might be due for an easy A. I doubt it, but he might. And he's just slightly better defensively because of the fact that he's guaranteed 2 supers every turn, as long as there's a Dragon Ball Heroes category ally in the same turn. And with each super he does, he builds up his passive up to 120, and then he builds it up for that single turn with each super attack. So honestly, I would deem this man slightly better defensively. Like I said, mine's 79%. I would deem this man as probably, I'd put him maybe 6.5. Just a little bit ahead of the Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but not too far ahead because he can't hit the same kind of damage that the Vegeta can. The Vegeta hits hard. That's the thing. The Vegeta will hit a lot harder than this man can, and the Vegeta can get defense higher than this guy. But they're almost, in my opinion, relatively close. Maybe I take that back. Maybe this Gotenks is just a step or two below that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but they're not much of a difference between the two of them. Defensively, offensively, the Vegeta outshines him, but defensively, I think the Gotenks has it by just a little bit. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys then.